carry downfield for Turinturo, and he spent a lot of time on that corner. He actually beats both defenders himself. Turinturo, great touch into the net.
Look at Turin here. He takes his time, sees that he can beat Reynolds with that flick, and playing the 50 from Atomic until he realizes Atomic doesn't have that 50-50 challenge, so then he uses the last of his boost to boost into the ball. Turinturo with the mind games here to give Rogue their first goal.
And they win the kickoff immediately, and they're going to get another goal, splitting the lead, but right off the kickoff, Turinturo does it. He gets it. Perfect read off the ceiling. It's just another day at the office.
Another turn touch. He sees Atomic in the air. He had turned ball cam off to read it right past him. Used the last of his boost to get the double touch right. He sets up first though, the shot. Oh my goodness, an insane block. And Turin will get the follow up. And now Rogue will find a quick equalizer.
Now, not much more to scream about it. Atomic did what he could, but the ball got caught on the front of his hood as he tried to flip it away. Just making funny faces at Turinturo, but First Killer's making a funny face. I don't know. We're gonna drop that, Daz. It's a goal for Rogue, and they're in the lead.
Okay, first off, Turin, right? The flip.
He's still rotating back, and now First Killer steals the ball away and puts the shot on target, and so the goal just swings back the other way, and Rogue are up by 2.
This is just First Killer. That's the 1v1 game since. Once he sees Reynolds on that wall, he's like, I just have to beat Reynolds. Booms the ball in.
That net couldn't have been wider.
And you know, the craziest thing, wait, hold on, Turin. He's gonna get it. They're finally scoring. But after you saw Reynolds and Atomic double commit on offense, you knew it was gonna be a counterattack play from Rogue. They kind of struggled with getting the shot on, but Turinturo.
Can Envy get anything? Or are they continuing to get scored on as First Killer puts Rogue second on the board?
And Reynolds, I mean, he made some impressive saves there, but finally he's just unable to get to the ball. First Killer plays it past him, and now Rogue on the offense here. They have to get aggressive. You see them starting to do so, but it doesn't work out in their favor. Turinturo plays it all the way downfield. It's another goal.
And Atomic's approach, he got to the far side of that ball. He tried to put his nose on it, but the way the challenge came from First Killer, I think it is a really difficult thing to defend right now. And another shot, it will go in this time. Turinturo will finally pick this up from an interesting angle.
Yeah, he has a lot of room to work with. He can read the defense here as he puts this one on target.
Missing the ball was Atomic, and First Killer will get the goal. And they were putting on some good pressure, but it all falls apart.
You're right, they did have some good pressure, and that's a big whiff from Atomic. First Killer will just make that an easy open net chance. It's just something that you don't want to do.
They started playing a little bit more conservative. They weren't trying to force as much just by nature of what they can and can't do. First Killer has the old air dribble bump of his own, and Rogue start with a lead.
And this is what we love to see from First Killer, that complete control on the play, and then
another air dribble. Does he have the bump? Oh, he almost forced it in. He'll give it to Turinturo, and it's a 2 Rogue lead.
This is tough here for Reynolds, mainly because First Killer is the first man, and it's also First Killer at the same time. You can't give him too much room. A nice solo play too. I believe it was I think it was game 1. We kind of see it again here too, where he just turns and passes to Turin downfield. Like Turin goes off a challenge, and I mean the turn on a dime here for First Killer. He puts it on net too. So a great assist here on the game right now. Looking for another one. He'll pick up another assist, and Turinturo will pick up his hat trick.
It is just too much for Envy to handle right now. An easy dump down to Turinturo.
7 right now, and that's usually like there'll be situations where we say the stats don't tell the game, but the stats are telling the game right now. And it's mainly just been, I mean, look at First Killer. Clean challenge beat, recovery, tap towards the center of the field. And Turinturo just had the easiest net of his life. He scored at least probably 3 back.
If they're having a better day. Twos is obviously going to be a great arena for someone like First Killer to show his skills. And it continues here with their first goal.
Look at First Killer here. Puts this in midfield, sees Reynolds in the backfield, like, I have this. Like, blocked out from Atomic. But we see, oh, no way. Oh, no way. Look at this. Shot down right into Reynolds, who tries to challenge and bounces off
that gap as he wraps in. Rogue looking to control the pitch. to find that opening. They know eventually it will come.
First
Killer will just flex his guns all over the Envy goal line as he celebrates a Rogue victory.
Wade dashes into that after coming off the ceiling, and then the follow-up. You see Atomic challenging high, and First Killer just has to challenge to really take control of anything. But they do have the ball. It almost seems like they don't know what to do with it, where the touches are so slow. The play finally works. That's lucky. Okay, I could like
no.
Look at First Killer throughout this entire replay.
Yeah, First Killer, he's coming out with a new physical pinball game.
A goal?
First Killer owns Lethamir's Playground of Pinball. That's all. Another goal. Okay. All right, Daz. I got. What are the odds here? I'm gonna say 1. If I gave you 1 in 100 odds that they would come back, would you bet it? 1 in 100. Fake kickoff.
It's not going in.
Go for it.
I was just saying. Wait, what?
No. I was kidding.
No.
We're not kidding anymore. It's not a joke.
Wait.
This is a reality.
We got
Thanks for as much as Space Station we're bringing it to him. Here's Turinturo. He's got 2 touches in the air, but Arsenal has the save. It's still Space Station waiting for this touch in. First Killer. The bounce shot in. It's good for Rogue.
Yeah, Arsenal with a touch out, and First Killer finds the pinch off the ground to bounce that one over. That's just a tough shot to
They
save.
have a pass towards the box, but it's too hard. So Turinturo back across. He squares up, and that's a lead for Rogue. They're first in the series.
Now there's Turin. Like you said, reads this one off the wall, gets past Arsenal, then goes for the fake there on Sipical. Sipical plays that high ball, but then Turin sees that. Rogue. A win here would be big for them momentum-wise. A shot from First Killer goes in, and they will take this game.
And right here on the kickoff goes perfectly for First Killer. And then Arsenal, he gets caught thinking First Killer's going to run along the sidewall, but he's got no boost. Again, Rogue are just forced to use so much boost in all these situations, but they actually win a massive challenge from Turinturo. And just like that, Rogue have the lead.
Rogue do come out here. Turinturo gets a good shot on, but I mean, it's just from the breakaway too. This is why I rate them so high as that double threat coming into this series. Rogue, though, they'll pick one back up in 30 seconds. Now, we've seen them score.
Yeah, I'm not counting them out. I'm not counting them out.
Yeah.
But I don't think the fake kickoff will work this time. I think Space Station in this situation are definitely going to expect that.
You talk about like typical, obviously with that miss, but looking at him total in terms of shooting, he's sitting at 4 for 5 right now. So it's been pretty good. Meanwhile, Rogue, they do find a goal here off of the double clear. Arsenal bumps Typical out the way, and they give up a free one there to First Killer. So Rogue, that is a problem in its own. But when they do get these cutouts, I mean, you can at least see the benefit here. Another open net goal from Turinturo. I mean, the game's already over, but...
Yeah, and I think you make a great point, because we've seen them get caught out in situations where really they have no business to. There's a lot Rogue need here, but both of these players are capable of flipping the switch. I think that Turinturo and First Killer can turn this around, and this is definitely a wake-up call that they need to.
Yeah, like I said, it is a wake-up call. It works out. They'll end up